Have you ever noticed how much harder it seems to stay active as the years go by? Maybe you find yourself a little more winded after climbing the stairs, or perhaps your joints don't feel as flexible as they used to. It's completely normal for our bodies to change as we age. But what if I told you that you could not only slow down the aging process but also feel stronger, healthier, and more energetic well into your 60s and beyond? It's not a dream, it's achievable, and the secret often lies in staying active, but in the right way. When we think about longevity, we often focus on diet and lifestyle, but one of the most important factors in staying youthful is regular exercise. Exercise helps maintain mobility, boosts mental health, and can significantly increase your lifespan. However, not all exercises are equal when it comes to aging. Certain exercises are particularly beneficial for people over 60 because they promote flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular health, the key elements of a youthful, active life. In this video, we're going to discuss the 3 best exercises for longevity after 60 and how they can help you keep your body feeling young and strong. But before we dive into the exercises themselves, let's take a quick moment to understand why staying active is so important as we age. As we get older, our muscle mass naturally decreases, and bones can become more brittle. This can lead to falls, injuries, and a decrease in overall mobility. But don't let that scare you. By incorporating the right exercises into your routine, you can combat these changes, maintain your independence, and keep enjoying the activities you love. Whether it's gardening, walking, or playing with your grandkids, staying strong and flexible is key. Let's start with the first exercise that's fantastic for longevity: strength training. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Lifting weights sounds like something for bodybuilders, not for people in their 60s. But hear me out. Strength training doesn't have to mean lifting heavy dumbbells at the gym. It can be as simple as using resistance bands, light weights, or even your own body weight to perform exercises that build muscle and bone density. As we age, we lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia, and strength training is one of the most effective ways to counteract this. Strength exercises improve muscle mass, which in turn boosts your metabolism, helps with balance, and prevents falls. Not to mention, strength training can significantly improve your bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. It's all about keeping the muscles and bones strong enough to support you in your daily life. Start simple. Squats, wall push-ups, and resistance band exercises are a great way to ease into strength training. You can even do these exercises while watching your favorite show or talking to a friend on the phone. It's about consistency and making it a part of your daily routine. If you're new to strength training, try starting with exercises that target the larger muscle groups: legs, back, and chest. These areas are crucial for maintaining balance and overall strength. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, gradually increasing the intensity as your body adapts. And don't worry if you can't do many repetitions at first, it's perfectly fine to start small. Just make sure you listen to your body and don't push yourself too hard, too fast. Another important benefit of strength training is that it boosts your metabolism. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, which can lead to weight gain. Strength training helps reverse this by increasing muscle mass, which burns more calories even when you're at rest. So, not only are you building strength, but you're also helping your body stay leaner and healthier. It's a win-win. Now, let's transition into another exercise that's great for longevity: balance exercises. As we age, our balance tends to decline, and this is one of the leading causes of falls in older adults. Falls can result in serious injuries, but balance exercises can help prevent them by improving stability and coordination. Balance exercises are simple yet incredibly effective. You don't need fancy equipment or complicated routines. Something as simple as standing on one foot for a few seconds at a time can make a huge difference. Try doing this while holding onto the back of a chair for support if needed. As you gain confidence, you can try doing it without support. Another fantastic balance exercise is the heel-to-toe walk, where you walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toe of the other. This challenges your balance and improves coordination over time. These exercises don't need to take up a lot of time. A few minutes a day can have a significant impact. Incorporating balance exercises into your routine will not only help you feel more confident as you move around, but it can also enhance your muscle strength and coordination, making everyday activities like getting in and out of the car or bending down to pick something up easier and safer. Now that we've talked about the importance of strength training and balance exercises, let's move on to our third and final exercise for longevity: flexibility exercises. Flexibility is often one of the first things to go as we age, and it can have a significant impact on our daily lives. Tight muscles and stiff joints can make it harder to move freely, affecting everything from bending down to reaching up on the top shelf. But the good news is, flexibility exercises can help you maintain that range of motion, keeping your body agile and your movements smooth. One of the most well-known and effective flexibility exercises is stretching. Stretching helps improve flexibility, reduce muscle tension, and increase circulation. It's especially important for people over 60 because it helps keep your muscles and joints limber, which in turn reduces the risk of injuries. Focus on stretching the muscles you use most often, such as your hamstrings, calves, shoulders, and back. A great way to begin your stretching routine is by doing gentle, static stretches after a light warm-up, such as a walk around the block. Hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds, and breathe deeply throughout the process. If you're unsure where to start, yoga and Pilates are excellent options for improving both flexibility and strength. These exercises incorporate movements that promote balance, flexibility, and strength all at once. If you're not a fan of traditional stretching, there are plenty of other ways to keep your body flexible, such as swimming or using a foam roller. Swimming is a low-impact way to stretch and strengthen your body, while foam rolling can help release tight muscles and improve your range of motion. Now that we've covered strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility, let's wrap up this section and move forward to talk about how you can integrate these exercises into your daily routine. Don't go anywhere, there's plenty more to come. Now that you have a solid understanding of the first three exercises that promote longevity, let's dive deeper into how to make these exercises work for you and your lifestyle. It's one thing to know what exercises are beneficial, but the key is consistency. How do you make these exercises a part of your everyday routine, even when life gets busy? Well, that's what we're going to explore now. It's important to remember that starting a new exercise routine doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't require hours at the gym or pushing yourself beyond your limits. The idea is to make movement a natural part of your day. A little bit of exercise every day adds up, and the results will speak for themselves. One of the best ways to stay consistent with strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines is by breaking them up into manageable sessions throughout the week. You don't need to do everything in one go. For example, you could start with 2 to 3 20-minute strength training sessions a week. Maybe you do balance exercises for 10 minutes in the morning and some stretching before bed. It's about finding pockets of time in your day and making exercise a habit. Let's focus a little more on the mental side of starting an exercise routine. For many people, especially as we get older, the idea of exercising can feel like a chore. But the key is to shift your mindset. Think of exercise as a gift to yourself, a way to stay independent, healthy, and energized. It's a way to invest in your future. After all, you're not just working out to get through the day, you're working out to make sure you can keep doing the things you love for years to come. Whether that's traveling, spending time with loved ones, or simply moving around with ease, exercise plays a crucial role. So, let's take a look at some practical tips for making these exercises easier to integrate into your routine. For strength training, you don't have to start with complicated movements. Begin with simple exercises like squats or lunges. You can use a sturdy chair for support while doing these exercises, and as you build strength, you can gradually increase the difficulty. Start with lighter resistance bands or small weights, and try to focus on form rather than the number of reps. Quality matters more than quantity, especially in the beginning. You don't need to be lifting heavy weights to see benefits. Even lighter weights or resistance exercises can go a long way in preserving muscle mass and keeping you strong. Balance exercises are another area where consistency is key. If you feel unsteady at first, that's okay. It's all about building confidence and improving gradually. Start with simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds at a time, and then progress to more challenging movements. The best part about balance exercises is that they can be done almost anywhere, while brushing your teeth, standing in line at the grocery store, or even while watching TV. The more you practice, the better your balance will become. When it comes to flexibility, one of the best tips is to incorporate stretching into your daily routine. But again, you don't need to spend hours on it. Just a few minutes of stretching after you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed can do wonders. Stretching doesn't have to be intense. Even gentle stretches can help improve your range of motion and keep your joints flexible. A great way to get started is with gentle yoga or Pilates routines. These exercises focus on flexibility, strength, and balance all at once, and you don't need to be a yoga expert to start. There are countless online classes and videos designed for seniors, and many of them focus on movements that are easy to follow and specifically cater to the needs of older adults. Another reason flexibility exercises are so important is that they help prevent injury. For instance, if you're reaching for something on a high shelf, being flexible allows you to stretch and bend without straining yourself. Flexibility also keeps your muscles and tendons limber, which is crucial when it comes to avoiding those aches and pains that can come from everyday movement. Now, I know that sticking to an exercise routine can be challenging at times. We all have days where we feel tired or unmotivated. But that's where having a support system can really help. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even an online group, having someone to exercise with or hold you accountable can make all the difference. You don't need to do this alone, and there's no shame in asking for a little encouragement along the way. A workout buddy can keep you motivated, and sometimes, just knowing someone else is counting on you can give you the boost you need to stay on track. Also, remember that it's perfectly okay to start slow. You don't need to push yourself to do everything at once. If you're just beginning, focus on building a routine that works for you. Start with short sessions and gradually build up as you feel more comfortable. The most important thing is to stay consistent. Another way to keep yourself motivated is by tracking your progress. Keeping a simple exercise journal can help you see just how far you've come. Write down what exercises you did, how many sets or reps you completed, and how you felt afterward. This not only helps you stay accountable, but it also allows you to celebrate your victories along the way, no matter how small they may seem. As we age, the most important thing is to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right or if you're in pain, don't push through it. Take a break, and if necessary, talk to your doctor before continuing. Exercise should never feel like a punishment. It's about feeling good, staying strong, and maintaining your independence. By staying consistent with strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines, you'll be amazed at how much stronger, more flexible, and balanced you feel. But the journey doesn't stop there. In the next part of this video, we'll take a closer look at some more tips for making exercise a regular part of your life, including how to stay motivated and avoid common obstacles that can get in the way. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. As we wrap up our discussion on the best exercises for longevity after 60, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered so far. Strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines are all essential tools for maintaining a strong, youthful body as we age. But we also know that staying active involves more than just knowing what exercises are good for us. It's about making exercise a sustainable, enjoyable part of our daily lives. At this point, you may be thinking, this all sounds great, but how can I make sure I stick with it long term? It's a valid concern, and I'm glad you're asking that question because consistency is truly key. But don't worry, we have some practical strategies to help you stay motivated and keep the momentum going. One of the first things to remember is that progress takes time. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't see immediate results, but remember that small changes add up. You might not notice dramatic differences right away, but as you continue to exercise regularly, you will begin to feel more energized, experience fewer aches and pains, and notice improvements in your balance, flexibility, and strength. The key is to celebrate those small victories, whether it's holding a balance pose for a few seconds longer, lifting a slightly heavier weight, or simply feeling less stiff after a long day. Each step forward is progress, and it's all adding up. One way to keep track of your progress is by setting realistic goals for yourself. These don't have to be huge milestones. In fact, it's better to set small, achievable goals that you can build on. For example, you might aim to add an extra set of squats to your workout this week or increase the amount of time you spend doing balance exercises. These small goals keep things fresh and provide a sense of accomplishment when you achieve them. Another great way to stay motivated is by incorporating variety into your routine. Doing the same exercises every day can get boring, and that's when it's easy to lose motivation. So, mix things up. If you've been focusing on strength training, try adding in a yoga session for flexibility or a short walk for cardiovascular health. Variety helps keep things exciting and prevents exercise from feeling like a chore. It also ensures you're working different muscle groups, which is great for overall strength and mobility. Staying motivated also means being kind to yourself on those days when you don't feel like working out. It's okay to have an off day. Life happens, and some days we just don't have the energy to exercise. On those days, instead of beating yourself up, try to find a way to stay gently active. Maybe you take a short walk around the block or do some light stretching. The important thing is to keep moving, even if it's at a slower pace. And the next day, you'll likely feel ready to jump back into your routine with more energy. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. If you miss a workout or two, don't give up entirely. Just get back on track the next day and keep going. Your body will thank you for it in the long run. It's also crucial to recognize that exercise has benefits far beyond the physical. Regular activity can significantly improve your mental health, boosting your mood and reducing feelings of stress or anxiety. In fact, many people report that after starting a regular exercise routine, they feel more mentally clear, focused, and happy. Exercise releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones, and can help improve sleep, boost your confidence, and increase your overall sense of well-being. Another important factor to consider is social support. Exercising with a friend or joining a group can make your routine more enjoyable and provide that extra boost of motivation when you need it. Whether it's a weekly walking group or a friend you meet for a yoga class, having someone to share the experience with can make staying active feel less like a task and more like an opportunity to connect with others. Plus, you'll likely find that having a workout buddy helps you stick to your routine even when life gets in the way. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the importance of listening to your body. As you age, it's crucial to stay in tune with how you're feeling. If something doesn't feel right, don't push through the pain. It's better to take a step back, rest, and perhaps consult with a doctor or physical therapist if needed. The goal isn't to train like an athlete, it's to stay healthy, maintain your independence, and feel good in your body. Your body will let you know when you need to rest or modify an exercise, and respecting that is a key part of staying active safely. Lastly, remember that it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you can still reap the benefits of exercise. The earlier you start, the better, but if you're just getting started now, don't worry. Many people begin exercising later in life and see huge improvements in their strength, mobility, and overall health. It's all about getting started and making small, sustainable changes that you can stick with. As we conclude this video, I want to leave you with this thought: your health is your wealth. Taking care of your body through regular exercise is one of the best investments you can make, and it pays dividends in the form of a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. No matter your age, you deserve to feel strong, confident, and capable. By making exercise a priority, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. I hope this video has inspired you to get moving and make exercise a part of your daily routine. Remember, the road to longevity is paved with consistency, patience, and a positive mindset. You've got this. If you have any thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on how to live your best life at any age. Here's to living your healthiest, happiest life, no matter how old you are. Keep moving, stay strong, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.